Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And today it's the 1941 United States dime, the Mercury dime, though it isn't Mercury on the front, of course. It's Lady Liberty wearing a Phrygian cap, the cap that indicates freedom of thought, has wings on each side of it, the winged cap, and you see Lady Liberty here facing to the left. We've got three of them here, one from each mint. Over here you see the D for the Denver Mint way over on the right. This one on the back has no mint mark, so it'll be blank back there. That's for Philadelphia. And then over here we see an S for the San Francisco Mint. In 1941, the San Francisco Mint was not a specialty mint or a proof mint. It's just regular circulating coins. They made 43 million at the San Francisco Mint. They made 47 million at the Denver Mint, and they made 175 million at the Philadelphia Mint, which is this one right here. It says United States of America around the top, one, and then a space, and then dime at the bottom. In the center here of the back of this coin, we see what's called a fasces, or a Roman war implement. It's a bundle of sticks tied together with an axe blade coming out the top. And that fasces, or Roman war implement, is entwined by a olive branch. And the olive branch has olives on it. Olives on these coins are the sign of peace. So we have war and peace entwined on here. If you're looking at these coins, one thing that's very important to have is look at these bands on the bottom, but also look at this tie, the rope that ties. It goes across there, it goes across there. These bands at the bottom aren't great, and then the rope finishes down here. We see the S there for San Francisco. At the San Francisco Mint, they found two Mint State 68 pluses, and those are worth about $30,000. They've also found 4 different repunched mint mark varieties, and what you do is you look at the S on here and see if it looks doubled up. And this one, it's too worn out to tell, I think, probably. But if you get a repunched mint mark variety, the highest price paid on one of those is $1,700. And then they have something called the large S variety, and that's when this leaf on the bottom actually hits or touches the S. If you get a really good Mint State 65 plus with full bands for the large S variety, it's worth about $900 or so. Before we had the Mercury dime, we had the Barber dime, and here's one from 1912. The Barber dime was made from 1892 until 1916. It weighed the same as the Mercury dime, 2.5 grams, same 90% silver, 10% copper, and the same reeds on the edge. The Mercury dime has 118 reeds on the edge, so we tip it up. On this one, you can't really see any reeds, but there were reeds on there. If we get over to the back of the Barber dime, we see it says 1 dime in the center, and then the mint mark is down here below. The first Mercury dimes came out in 1916, and this is the 1916. We see it says Liberty around the top, and God we trust here. 1916, and over here on the side is an A, and a W, and that's for Adolf A. Weinman, who engraved this coin. If we get it onto the back, we see that this one, very hard to see a mint mark, but if you can kind of still tell on most of these, and this is a Philadelphia, you get a little bit more of an indentation there if it has another mint mark on it. So these Liberty dimes lasted, of course, up through 1941. This is the 1941 Philadelphia. In order to tell it's a Philadelphia, we need to actually flip it over and look down here. We see that this has some good detail on the back. At the Philadelphia Mint in 1941, they made 175 million. They found 3 so far at a Mint State 68 plus full bands. And those are worth 17,500. They've also found 2 double die obverse varieties where you have some doubling on here. And the best one of those is worth about $2,700. And the third mint that they made them at after San Francisco and Philadelphia was the Denver Mint, and that'll be the D down here. The Denver Mint, they made 47 million. They did have one that sold in 2023 on March 29th for $9,000. So that's probably close to what the current value is. But if you look in the PCGS book, you see that they have 44 Mint State 68 plus full bands. And PCGS lists this D coin for $1,650. So we have to figure out why one sold for $9,000 when it's listed at about $1,650. But maybe it was a special coin, or maybe a person really wanted it. These coins were made from 1916 to 1945. When President Roosevelt died in 45, they came out with a Roosevelt dime the next year. And this is that Roosevelt dime. It says Liberty in front of Roosevelt, In God We Trust down here. The date back here, 1946. And then way down in here, you see a J and an S for John Sinek. These coins, again, 2.5 grams, again, silver with 118 reeds. And on the back of these coins, this is where you would find the mint mark on these. It would be right here. And this is a Philadelphia coin. Again, United States of America, pluribus unum across the middle, and 1 dime at the bottom. So look for these Mercury dimes out there. They are just beautiful coins in the front. And if you get one that's in really, really good condition, it can be worth in the thousands of dollars. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. This is DC San. Thanks for watching our channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to the DC Coin World International Coin channel and leave any comments you have in the comments section.